Space Ghost, brother. How are we getting on?
What's up? Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
What's going on? You guys talking Rocket Lab?
We're talking Rocket Lab, all right. I'll sort of give you a bit of a rundown what we were talking about. Did you see that Iran has came out and said, what were they more or less saying? Tonight there'll be a big surprise. The world will remember it for centuries. We've talked about how the market's pulling back because of this. Is it going to escalate? We didn't like to say that anyone will benefit from this. Benefit's a hard word to say when it comes to war. Yeah. But we were looking at the impacts it will have on the likes of Rocket Lab. But you know what, brother? What we'll do, we'll let you steer the conversation a little bit. Have you anything mad for me?
Yeah, really, bro. I'm so happy you're on. I've been trying to do this for days. I do apologize for the delays, but I've been looking forward to this. I think a lot of people have been looking forward to this. Honestly, I've been actually getting messages going, "Hey, I thought Space was going to be on today. What's going on?"
Yeah, that's my bad. Work's been crazy, you know. I also feel bad. I don't necessarily have anything like a super deep dive prepared for you guys, but always happy to talk, you know, whatever. So but happy to be here. Thanks for your patience. I know I think 3 or 4 times now I said I was going to be on and then end up working until 9-10 p.m. and missed the whole thing. So
hey, bro, we're all blue collar guys here, so we totally get the working aspect of it. That's got to come first. But you created this, like, and you should know by now, I'm not Mr. Techie kind of guy, but you created this program that has been very beneficial to Rocket Lab investors. And, you know, pretend like you're just talking to me, like you're talking to a dog, and like kind of walk us through, you know, how you came up with that and, you know, what it does, and just explain it more. Because again, if you guys aren't following this guy, man, the information he puts out, and you all know I hate the numbers, but if I need, there's a certain information, man, I just click on him. It's great. So yeah, just walk us through that if you don't mind.
Thanks, Christopher. Yeah, and you're great, man. I appreciate all your posts and stuff too. So I appreciate the kind words. So I right now, like today it's RKLB, like rocketlab.wiki, and it's just a site that's published, it's free, open source, and it's basically like it's hard to find something that isn't there at this point as far as like SEC filings and information about customers and launches and products, and you know there's it's always a work in progress. Funny enough, like it started back like about a year ago. I was on Reddit and I was watching, you know, obviously the legend Dave G. I know you guys are having him on tomorrow, so that's awesome. Yeah, I was, you know, watching a lot of his videos, and there was a Reddit thread where I just happened to share a spreadsheet that I had with like every Peter Beck interview that I one day I just like sat there for like 4 hours and I just found every single Peter Beck interview that like exists, you know, and I made that spreadsheet, I posted it, and then lo and behold, like of all people, Dave G responded in the thread and he's like, "Hey, this is pretty cool." And I was like, "Yeah, that is, you know, it is pretty cool." So it just kind of motivated me. It's a lot of the motivation I have for doing it is other people. You know, it's like part of it is I can never remember anything, so it's hard for me to remember like what Capella Space does off the top of my head, right? So it's just like, there it is. Hey, yeah, it's just like my second brain is like so
that's hilarious.
Dude, that is absolutely so wild.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. But the info is amazing. It's a cheat sheet, and I'll admit, I use it all the time. We're going live every day, so sometimes we need content, and sometimes we do need the numbers. We need the facts and receipts, and it's awesome that guys like you actually take the time. And you're not getting paid for it, like you said, you're doing it for free. But we all appreciate it, man. We definitely all appreciate it. It's awesome. I love it. It's crazy how many different tools we have in this community, different people that contribute so much to it, and you do a lot of it, man. I don't think you get enough respect. Again, so happy to have you on. I know we're not done, but even before we're done, I'm going to go, hey, let's do this again.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Francisco showed me Leo Labs yesterday, and that was my new favorite toy. No, this is my new favorite toy. I'm going pumping this for you, brother, because, my God, this looks good. Predict market sentiment. We're only ever talking to people that are more or less as obsessed with Rocket Lab as we are. So market sentiment is very, very hard to actually assess.
That can help and that can hurt. Like I have a friend who's obsessed with macro, and he, through the whole tariff thing, he was just dying, and I'm just like doing deep research into mine Eric and trying to figure out what a laser comm term, you know what I mean? So it can cut both ways, but I think that's well said. Well said, Liam.
No, thank you for that. And guys, what I want to do as well, because there's even more of you here. So guys, make sure you check this out. RKLB Wiki. It is absolutely amazing. I've just been playing around with it as the guys have been talking. You can look at the likes of the acquisition, the date, costs, complete acquisitions. If you then want to go into when the launches are, you can pick any of them there. Like, guys, it is unbelievable. I am definitely playing around with this tonight.
Yeah, here's every interview. If you click on one of those interviews on this page, you'll see it'll bring up, there's like the recent core memory. That's with Ashley, and it has the whole transcript. So you can read it, you read through it, and all that. Yeah.
That is unbelievable, brother.
Yeah, another good one is partners. Right below, like 3 down. Partners there. So this is everybody that's ever worked with Rocket Lab. So like, you might see like Black Sky a little bit down there. Might be a good one to click on. They have some good data. And so that's all the launches that Black Sky's ever had. And if you scroll down, that's their Gen 2 satellite. There's their Gen 3 payload. Got some specs, and this is all just like, because anybody that can keep this in their head is a lot smarter than me, so this is my second brain, and community second brain, because a ton of people, Jacob, Tran, like tons of people are always pinging me being like, hey, this is wrong, and that's super helpful, by the way. If you ever see something that's wrong, definitely shoot me a message. I won't be mad, I'll be happy. So
Christopher, Jacob's great for that. He's I love Jacob. Tran is amazing. But yeah, dude, you are a virtual cheat sheet. I mean, if it's the last minute, I'm like, what am I going to talk about tonight? I'm just going to look that up and go and remind myself, and especially details, because you do get asked some of the details, especially because, again, this is mostly for newer investors. We have fun. A lot of guys are in here that's been here for a long time, but this is mostly for newer investors. So you do get asked those kind of questions, like, how many times do they launch for Black Sky? Well, I've got space goods for that. Those kind of details, man, are awesome. So again, thank you,
Christopher. We were complaining about how hard it is to go daily every day. Have you seen this website, brother? Let's get cracking on one of these, and you'll soon know what hard work is.
Have you not seen this website? I mean, why do you think I've been trying to get this guy on for days and days? Believe me, he definitely knows his stuff. And think about the amount of time this guy put into this, And again, he offers it out for free. It's right there. You can click on anything, and it gives you everything you need to know to get you up to date. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, it's the best part is when people use it and enjoy it, and because for me, a lot of it is, by the time I've got it published and up, a lot of it is pretty well in my head somewhere, whether or not I can recall it or not. So it's kind of like, I don't know if you've ever heard people talk about the best way to learn something is to like teach it. So when I have to like confidently publish a page about whatever, I'm doing a couple of pages about like Star Lab and VAST now. There's a lot of pressure. It's a good self-filter to make sure you're getting the right info. And, and one thing I like to say about it is it's just purely informational. Like there's not a single page on there that's convincing you to buy the stock. Like I don't care. Whether you do or you don't, that's totally up to you. just sharing like the information I found about it. So
guys, my name's Liam. One of the Hustle Brothers here. I have the founder of the Haste Club, Christopher Bell. You know what to do, guys. We are Space Ghost. You need to jump straight off this and straight onto RKLB Wiki. That is RKLB Wiki or .wiki. And yeah, tell me you're not impressed. But guys, we're here daily. Make sure to give us a follow on X. And yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. And for sure, we'll have Space Ghost back on again. Right,
awesome.
guys. Until tomorrow.
Thanks,
so much,
guys.
guys. Take it easy.